3 Phantom Forces tricks I wish I knew earlier. Before we start, I just want to say be sure to like the video, watch to the end, and give a comment because I worked pretty hard on this and it needs a little boost in the algorithm and I would really appreciate it. So starting off with number 3, it's something that's a little more well known, and that's the T-brake attachment. It basically works as a compensator and a muzzle brake combined, but to a lesser degree. So in essence, this is kind of the best barrel attachment in the game. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is that the ARS suppressor actually works very similarly to the T-brake, except that it's slightly worse, which is just a little fun fact that not a lot of people really know about. So with that knowledge, usually I put it on a lower recoil gun like the AK-12, for example. But majority of the time I still use T-brake just because it still gives you a little bit lower recoil. Like here, the C7A2, it's lower recoil, so I just throw in the ARS suppressor just because I like it better. For trick number 2, people actually don't know that the bullet actually comes out of the barrel. It doesn't go straight to the center of your screen. So for example, if someone's hiding in this corner right here and you don't just want to charge in, you can simply just do that. See, the bullet goes right in here. There's not really very many situations you would really use this trick, but it can be helpful at some points in time. But it can also help in calculating where your bullets are going to go if you're shooting at longer range, instead of just assuming that it's going to the center of your reticle or the center of your crosshair. Here's another good example of this. If I shoot like right here, you can see that the spray is kind of going towards the bottom right of my crosshair instead of the very center. It's just something to keep in mind, especially when you're doing hip fire. Before we get to trick number 1, if you enjoy the video today, be sure to subscribe and be sure to like, because I want to see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. That seems reasonable enough. But this last trick, it's pretty well known, but it's also one of the most useful tricks that I could ever use in this game, to be honest. So you want to find like a little crate or something like this, just something that's about half your height. And if you press C once, this is called a head glitch. And basically how head glitches work is that only your head is visible. Your body isn't visible at all, which makes you significantly harder to shoot at, while also giving you the complete ability to shoot and not be obstructed by anything. So be sure to subscribe.